All right, so we are back for another deep dive. Buckle up, everybody. We're diving deep into the V75 races coming up at Rome on December 21st.
It's going to be a good one.
7 races.
Big holiday wins could be out there.
Potentially huge. It seems like there are going to be a lot of upsets this time around.
A lot of upsets. You know what that means.
What's that?
Big payouts for those who can spot them.
Exactly. So let's break it down.
Let's kick things off with V75-1.
Okay.
The Demand Stow-It.
Demand Stow-It.
A 2,140-meter volt start.
Volt start.
And the sources seem to be a little divided on the favorite.
Really?
Edema.
Edema. What's the issue?
Well, she's back with her old trainer.
Right.
Had some big wins back in 2022.
22.
But
Yeah.
looking at her recent form, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't been in top shape recently.
And with a volt start, that starting position can be a real make or break.
Absolutely. Even if she gets a decent starting spot,
Mm-hmm.
if she's not quick off the mark, it could be tough.
Tough, for sure. So who do the experts think might challenge her?
That's the question. Who are they leaning towards?
Well, one to watch is Himalaya Sisu.
Himalaya Sisu.
Coming from a successful stable,
Okay.
she's shown impressive speed, especially with shoes.
Shoes. Okay.
And plus, she's known for those quick starts.
Which is crucial in a volt start.
Oh, absolutely. So if you're looking for a front runner with good odds,
Yeah.
she could be a good bet.
Okay. Himalaya Sisu front runner.
For sure.
Are there any other horses known for their quick starts that we should be looking at?
Definitely Philippa BJ.
Philippa BJ.
Driven by Matt's Ease Juice.
Matsy Z.
Strong finisher.
Okay.
And
like that.
Matt's, he's really determined to win that driver's championship this year.
He's got his eye on the prize.
Oh, yeah. So she could be a real threat.
Philippa BJ with Matsy Juice. Anyone else in this race that the experts are talking about?
Well, Florence Isima is a consistent performer.
Yeah.
Known for those powerful finishes.
So maybe not the fastest off the line, but she could come in strong at the end.
Exactly. And her odds are pretty good, too.
I like that value bets are always fun.
Always fun.
Anything else about this race that's interesting to you?
Pure Diamond. This is a high-class horse, dropping in class for this race. And plus, they're switching to shoes
Okay.
and a regular sulky.
All right. On to V752, the Kelblues division.
Another 2,140-meter volt start?
Another volt start. This one seems a bit more straightforward, though,
Oh, yeah.
with a clear favorite.
Oh, who's that?
Stumneyfire.
Stemfire, let me guess. He's on a winning streak.
You know it?
And the experts are saying he's basically unstoppable.
Pretty much. Although there's always a chance for an upset.
Especially with that 20-meter handicap.
Right. That's a pretty significant disadvantage.
Yeah, so who are the experts saying could challenge him?
Well, Brenner Wren,
Brenner Wren.
trained by the one and only Janiloff person
Wow.
and driven by
Out to me.
Matsy Juice.
That's E2s. He's everywhere.
He's got a busy day.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
So Brenner Wren, serious contender then.
The experts seem to think so.
Even though his recent record isn't that great.
Not the best,
But,
but this new partnership with Mats
okay.
could really change things.
Interesting. They've had success together before.
They have.
Yeah.
So even though Brenner Ron hasn't been at the top of his game lately,
Mm-hmm.
this expertise combo could make all the difference.
That's true. Who else are the experts talking about?
Ghoulie Phantom.
Ghoulie Phantom. That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Bit of a wild card.
Wild card.
How so?
Known for incredible speed,
Okay.
but
There's always a but.
unpredictable track record.
I see. So if Ghoulie Phantom brings his A game,
He could definitely upset Stemneyfire.
oh yeah, that's a classic battle right there.
The consistent champ versus the potentially explosive challenger.
Love it. Can't wait to see how that one unfolds.
Okay, what about V75-3?
V75-3,
The E3 Revanche.
D3 Revanche,
Okay,
That-
1640-meter auto start.
auto start. What are the sources saying about this one?
Well, there's a lot of buzz around Romulus Tuma,
Romulus Tuma.
making his debut under new trainer Peter G. Norman. Now, the shorter distance in this race
Mhm.
could benefit Limoncello Bocco.
Limoncello Bocco.
This horse thrives in these shorter races.
Oh.
So we could see a real battle for the lead right out of the gate.
Right out of the gate. Love it. Okay. Are there any other horses that the experts are mentioning as potential contenders?
Cool Man Evo,
Cool Man Evo.
driven by,
Let me guess.
you got it,
Magnus A. Juice.
Magnus A. Jews. Another horse in excellent form, strong finishing kick.
Another strong finisher. It seems like we've got another nail biter here.
Oh yeah, multiple horses with a real shot at victory.
This V75 card is shaping up to be quite the spectacle.
It is. It is. What's next?
V75 for the Star Division.
Star Division, a 2140-meter vault start.
Volt start. So who's the favorite?
Likely favorite is Raya Hollerid,
Raya Hollerid.
driven by Magnus A. Jews.
He's in a lot of these races.
He is 3-win streak,
Okay.
performing exceptionally well,
But there's always a...
but
There is.
she's young and experienced.
Inexperienced. And it's a volt start.
And it's a vault start, so that starting position could be tricky.
Yeah. Even with a driver like Magnus A. Jews, that lack of experience could be a factor.
It could.
So who are the experts looking at as potential challengers?
Well, Quinn and Tuma,
Quinn and Tuma.
driven by Erjan Kielstrom.
Origin Kielstrom. Okay.
He's been in great form lately
I see.
and could pose a real threat.
Especially if Raya Hollerid falters at the start.
Exactly.
So it's experience versus raw talent.
I like it. Makes for a very captivating race.
Absolutely. Who else are they mentioning in this race?
Quicka,
Okay.
consistent performer,
All right.
often flies under the radar.
Under the radar.
Not a flashy horse, but could surprise with a well-timed run and a bit of luck.
Okay, Quicka, consistent, under the radar. I like it. I like it.
Okay. V75-5, we're welcoming back Class 3.
The return of Class 3, a 2,140-meter auto start.
Auto start. What are the sources saying?
Well, Neymar Boko,
Neymar Boko.
strong contender,
Okay.
early favorite.
Got it.
But he's being driven by Kevin Svedland.
Kevin Svedland.
Talented driver,
Okay.
but less experienced
Less experienced in what way?
in these high-stakes V75 races.
Ah, I see. So that could be a factor.
Definitely. The pressure of a big race day can really get to you.
Absolutely. So who are the experts highlighting as potential challengers to Neymar Boko then?
Well, Global Edition,
Global Edition, okay.
trained by Peter Untersteiner,
Peter Untersteiner, another big name.
and in top form.
Top form. So this could be a real sleeper pick.
Sleeper pick. Love it.
Love it.
Oh.
Any other potential contenders?
Killer Journey,
Killer Journey.
known for his powerful finishes.
Okay.
Could be a threat if he takes an early lead.
I see, I see. What's next?
On to V75-6.
Right.
This one's a clash of classes.
Ooh, clash of classes. I like the sound of that.
Class 2 versus Bronze Division.
Versus Bronze Division.
It's a 2,140-meter volt start.
Volt start. Interesting. Who are the sources favoring in this matchup?
Boscia Diablo.
Boscia Diablo.
High-capacity horse,
All right.
dropping in class.
Dropping in class. So he's the favorite then.
Likely favorite.
Likely favorite. There's always a but.
There is. His starting position isn't ideal.
Not ideal. So even with his strong capabilities, that starting position could be a real disadvantage.
It could. So who are the experts looking at as potential challengers in this mixed class race?
Let's see. Well, Fly's Punk Rocker.
Fly's Punk Rocker.
Definitely a contender.
Okay.
This horse could take an early lead
Okay.
and prove difficult to catch.
Difficult to catch. So potentially upsetting Boscia Diablo.
Exactly. A potential upset in a clash of classes. Now that would be something.
That would be exciting.
Mm.
Any other horses that the experts are suggesting we consider?
Incomparable.
Incomparable.
In great form.
All right.
But his performance with shoes is a bit of a mystery.
Oh, a little mystery.
Adds another layer of intrigue to this race.
I like it. Every race is full of surprises.
That's what makes it so much fun.
All right. Last but not least, V75-7, the grand finale.
The grand finale. The class.
A 2640-meter auto start.
Auto start. Okay, what are the sources saying about this one?
Well, Jobs Post is the likely favorite here.
Jobs Post.
Made an impressive comeback.
Come back from what?
A year-long absence.
A year-long absence. Wow, so he's back and better than ever.
Seems that way. But the long distance
Right.
and the competitive field
It's going to be a tough one.
make this race wide open.
So even with his talent, the long distance and the competition could be major factors.
Pretty good. So who are the experts saying could be potential contenders in this final race?
Well, one horse to watch is Indigo Brick.
Indigo Break. Okay.
He's equipped with an American sulky,
Or nice.
driven by Magnus A. Jews.
Of course.
But that inside starting position isn't ideal.
it's amazing how, even with a top driver and advanced equipment, the starting position can still play such a significant role.
It really can. Any other horses the experts are mentioning?
Local Boko.
Local Boko.
2 consecutive wins.
Okay.
Seems perfectly suited for the current track conditions.
Interesting. Could be a long shot worth considering.
A long shot victory in the final race. That would be quite the ending.
It would. It would. Anything else from the expert opinions about this one?
Well, trainer Oscar Anderson.
Oscar Anderson.
His horses have been on a roll lately.
So he might be one to watch closely.
especially if you're looking for a potentially high-paying surprise.
High-paying surprise. I like the sound of that.
So there you have it, folks. Each of these races
Yeah,
packed with potential upsets.
it seems like it.
Are there any races where the experts seem to agree on a clear favorite?
The banker horse.
A banker horse.
Yeah.
Well, in V75 too, Stumdiefire's dominance is hard to ignore.
Stumdiefier. He's looking pretty strong.
He is.
Most experts agree he's the horse to beat.
So he could be a solid anchor for your V75 ticket.
That 20-meter handicap, though,
Right.
makes things a bit more interesting.
Do the experts think he can overcome that?
Most seem confident that he has the power and the speed
Mm.
to overcome it.
But it's definitely something to consider,
Right. When assessing the potential for an upset.
for sure. Are there any other races where the experts seem to be leaning towards a particular horse?
V75-7.
V75-7.
Okay. Another race with the potential banker horse.
How's that?
Chops Post.
Chops Post.
Despite his year-long absence,
Yeah.
he made a remarkable comeback
He did.
and is the favorite for this final.
His recent performance suggests that he's back in top form.
He's got the talent, but that long distance.
Can be unpredictable.
Are the experts expressing any concerns about his stamina?
Some do, considering his long layoff.
Yeah.
However, his recent win was quite convincing.
Oh.
Many experts believe he's up for the challenge.
It's fascinating how every race has its own set of variables and unknowns.
It is.
Yeah.
What are some other factors that our listeners should be aware of? Equipment changes, track conditions, driver expertise.
Lots to think about.
A lot to think about.
Yeah.
Speaking of strategizing,
Yeah.
are there any dark horses or potential surprises that you're particularly intrigued by?
Let me see. In V75-6, I'd Gasolin,
A Gasolin.
a long shot with a new trainer,
New trainer.
and a history of strong performances.
Interesting.
If the trainer has managed to unlock his full potential,
Yeah.
he could be a real contender.
In this clash of classes.
Exact.
Those are definitely some intriguing possibilities.
They are.
Every race has the potential for a surprise ending,
It does.
which makes this V75 card even more exciting.
Absolutely.
The
And that's the beauty of harness racing.
unpredictability.
Keeps us on the edge of our seats.
It does. There you have it.
A thrilling V75 card.
We've gone through each race,
Weighed the expert opinions,
highlighted the favorites,
the challengers.
and even a few dark horses.
That could make this race day one to remember. And most importantly,
Trust your gut.
and remember,
Bet responsibly.
good luck, everyone.
And happy holidays.